What's up guys, Chris Ramsay here and welcome to another cut tutorial. This time we're gonna teach you stitches. Stitches is a cool false cut. It's a really fancy sort of multi-packet. It could be a 3 or 4 packet cut, but it is false, which is really cool. And it looks really dynamic. I love the way the sort of packets flop over on each other, and I've been working on this flourish for quite a long time, so I'm really excited to show you guys. And this is also my way of saying thank you for 100,000 subscribers. I just recently hit 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So thank you to everyone who's been sharing these videos and watching them and learning. I really appreciate all the comments, you guys. And I think it's just amazing to see how many people support these types of channels. So I think it's really, really dope. So thank you. And without further ado, let's get into stitches. Whoop. So here's a basic overview of stitches in slow-mo. You got your Z 3-packet cut. Your left thumb is going to go underneath, pivoting that bottom packet around. It's then going to lean on that center packet. And that center packet is going to lean on the bottom packet. It's going to flip in. You're going to grab that bottom packet and you're going to split that top one. This is the tricky part. As you extract this one, this top packet is going to ride along that middle packet here like this. As it closes, you're going to grab that face up pack and drop it on top. And that's the basic concept of the flourish, and it is completely false, which is really cool. By the way, I'm using the Knights playing card, which are available right now at Illusionist. This is something that I created along with Daniel Madison and Oban Jones, who's the illustrator. It's a really, really nice deck, and they handle incredibly well. So if you want to check those out, I'll leave the link below. So let's look at that again. Straddle grip, middle finger, top right corner, thumb down here. You're going to Z cut. You're going to open up that Z cut. Your left thumb is going to go underneath the bottom packet, and you're going to let go of that bottom packet so it's just resting on your thumb, and your thumb is going to pivot it into this hole. It's going to guide it into that hole, just like that, all the way through. It's going to lean on that middle packet, and then your index and middle finger of your right hand are going to extend as that goes down here, just like that. Now once you're here, you're going to close everything up. So you're in this position here. Your index is going to break off that top packet once again. Meanwhile, your left thumb and middle finger are going to extract that bottom packet. Ooh, let's try to do this without dropping it. Are going to extract that bottom packet just like that. Meanwhile, your thumb and index are still retaining the top one. You're going to bring that to the bottom, extend, much like 50K, the flourish that I taught before. You're going to extend this portion here, bring it together, and then your thumb and index are going to pull out that pack and drop it on top. Now let's take that step by step. So again, this time in a little bit slower. Z cut, thumb goes under, moves that bottom packet through until it rests on the middle packet. Okay? Index and middle finger will extend till it hits the other index and middle finger. Packet gets closed up. And let's take it from there again so I don't lose you. Again. Boom. Thumb goes under. So you want to practice that little move right there. Because that's going to be the main sort of focus. So I'll do that a few times so you guys get to see that. Opens it up, thumb goes under and pushes it this way. Middle finger and index extend until it hits the middle finger and index of this hand, and then close it up. Okay? So you want to get comfortable with that opening. It's a weird opener, but it feels good. So boom, goes under, here, and close. Okay? Stay tuned for the over-the-shoulder view if you're having difficulty. So once you're here, this goes under, this rests there, this closes up, but now your index, so you're in this position, you're holding that middle packet with basically your ring finger and middle finger and thumb. The bottom pack is held by your right thumb and your left index. And this top packet here, you're gonna break off. And just like in 50K, a flourish on my channel you can check out, you're gonna break off that top packet. And as you bring the middle one to the bottom, the top one is going to slide along that packet. And as you close up, you're gonna extract that last one and drop it on top. I'm gonna show you one more time before we get into the over the shoulder view, because this is tricky. Z cut, practice that Z cut, getting into that really quickly. Left thumb goes under the bottom packet, and basically all you're doing here is the left thumb is gonna do this. You're just letting it pivot on your left thumb. You're letting it balance there as it turns and pushes in until that packet here is aligned with that one here, okay? Now this whole thing gets slid down and then you close up. So basically you're gonna be in this position. It's kind of like a sandwich thing happening, where you got a face up packet there with that and you got a face up packet there. It's kind of a mess, but here's where everything's gonna get fixed. Your index is going to break off this top packet, so half of it. Meanwhile, your middle finger and thumb still have a hold on this packet here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna extract that bottom packet, just like so. Never mind that card. You're gonna extract that bottom packet, bring it to the bottom, and then this packet here on top, just like in 50K, with your index and middle finger are just gonna slide along the top, close up, but then you're gonna grab that last packet, drop it on top. Again, boom, break off. Thumb swivels this bottom packet here. That packet slides down, closes up. You immediately grab that packet that's in the middle with your middle finger and thumb, and your index here breaks this one. And this all happens at the same time as this one gets extracted down here. This one slides here, just like that. That one goes to the bottom as this one slides here, and you pull back and you close up. Now, sorry for the sloppiness, it's kind of hard to do in slow-mo. I'm not used to doing it so slowly. We'll try again. Boom. Boom, right? You're closed here. Grab that middle packet. Middle finger grabs that packet. Extract the bottom one, putting it to the bottom. Sliding on the top, pulling out, dropping, closing. You're done, okay? Now, this flourish can also be done without the fourth packet if that's too complicated for you. Once you're in this position and you've slid this down, you can literally just grab that whole portion, this whole top packet, in the same grip as you would if you were gonna break it, but in the same grip. So the bottom packet, same thing, goes to the bottom, and the top one just does that. And it's still false, that's still a false cut. So you can do that 3 packet false cut, like this. Or you can add that extra cut. I like adding that extra cut because it just gives it a nice little closer. So when you cut that instead, this comes out, and then this goes here, closes up, and then this last packet gets pulled out and dropped on top. So those are 2 sort of variations. Once again, it's hard for me to do at this speed while I'm explaining, but if you want to do just a 3 packet, that's what it looks like. Okay, so I figured that this angle is probably the best to show you guys what's going on behind the scenes. So again, practice this first part. Practice that Z grip, as I showed you. So you're in straddle, your thumb goes back here, your middle finger here, you break off that, and you break off that, right? So remember that. That you gotta practice. Now, this part here is where you're gonna have to do over and over again so you can figure out what's going on. As I let go, that bottom packet is only resting on my thumb, And so I'm going to use that to push it in here. And once it's in here, I'm extending my hand, letting that slide down and close up. Okay, so that's something you're gonna have to do over and over. At full speed, it looks like this. Okay, that's the weird sort of arrangement you're gonna be left with. Boom. Boom, close up, okay? Now once you're closed, there's two ways you can go from here. The 3-packet version is basically you're gonna use your index and you're gonna grab that whole top packet. Actually, you're gonna grab it with your middle finger because your index is gonna go on the top here, much like in 50K. And the bottom packet you should have a hold of with the rest of your hand here. So you're gonna extract that bottom packet, bring it to the bottom, or that middle packet, bring it to the bottom, and then you're just gonna do that, okay? So once you're here, you've closed up, you can grab everything. Middle finger grabs this packet here. The top packet is gonna slide as you bring the other one to the bottom and you close up. That's the 3-packet version, and it's still false. So for the 4th packet, if you wanna bring in the 4th packet, once you slide and close up and you have a hold of this whole bottom part, you're gonna break off that top part. Instead of taking it all, you're gonna break it off with your index, and then you're going to slide it on the other face up pile, okay, as that one gets extracted on the bottom. So as you're extracting this one on the bottom, the other one is sliding on top, and then you're gonna pull out this last packet and drop it. And that's still false. You're still retaining the integrity of the shuffle. So, boom, that goes there. This slides here, closes up. You grab everything, break off that top packet, extract the bottom, slide over the top, pull out and drop. I'm having a hard time here because I'm staring at the monitor to make sure everything's in focus, but let me stare at my hands for a second. One more time. On the bottom, boom, break that top packet, extract this, that goes there, the thumb retains that break as you pull out, just on top, just like that. One more time, I'm gonna run you through that 3-packet one, because I have a feeling if you learn the 3-packet one first, it'll probably be a lot easier. So once you're here and you've closed up, you've gotten this down by now, you're going to grab this whole packet here, the top one, pinching it between your index and middle finger. You're going to extract that bottom one as that one closes up. So boom, close, extract, close. And then adding the 4th one once again, boom, break, extract, slide, pull out on top. Here's a little side view for you. Boom. Push under, slide, close, grab this pack, this middle pack, grab the top pack. Now you can split it or not. If you don't split it, you extract the bottom, you slide the top, close up. That's my stomach. And then there's the other version where you can split that top pack, pull out, slide, close. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for learning stitches or starting to learn it. Please put the time in, because if you do, the effort will pay off. It'll start to feel really good, and it is a false cut, so something you can use if you're performing magic, or you could just use it as a cool looking cut. The opener is my favorite part. I really enjoyed this, and I took a lot of time learning it, so I hope you take some time too. That being said, guys, that is all for me. Learn it well, share it with your friends if you liked it, like this video, and leave me a comment below of what you thought about this tutorial. So guys, until next time, Take it easy and peace out.